the hands of an adolescent.
Hello, hello, hello. So I wanted to do a different theme. Thought I would try to do a theme on the beauty of Skyrim. There's a number of different mods involved. There's the beauty of Skyrim here, and that's the English version that you're seeing there. There's the immersive winches add-on portion. There is the body mod. There's some cutting room floor patches. I didn't use those. There's accessories. I believe that's the main, that's the gist of it there. Now this is going to be about your character and about NPCs. It's not going to be about really anything else. Let me scroll down. Notice I'm just using some back to my standard show load order, nothing unusual here. What I really want you to be able to see is the accessories I've added on here so that you can craft those. And the this is the Npc Replacer portion. These accessories involve earrings and piercings and hair berets and eyeglasses. I don't know. We'll see what we can see of those. I don't know what will show where. It says some of these can be purchased and all can be crafted. So we'll see what we can find out on those. This is the Mpc Replacer. So it changes the appearance of all adult humanoid NPCs. Okay, so notice that. Now, it does say plus some Argonian and Khajiit are now marriageable and some are followers. I don't know. Anyway, there must be some little changes there. Let's see. Right, you can have horns for the wood elves, elf ears for humans, and it uses the scars layout. So we'll have to play around with this in our character creator. New textures for vanilla hair, eyebrows. Be careful about using any other character mods with this, because I think they've changed everything. So you may not be able to use other character mods, okay? Notice that eyes are unlocked. Beards can be used for women. I mean, it looks like they've really tried to open everything up. So we're really going to have to create some characters and kind of fool around with this. It's going to take a little time. So this is going to be a theme show. It's going to take a little time to go through all this. Now this is an add-on for the immersive winches. So I included the immersive winches. And this just beautifies them. But we'll take a moment and take a look at that. Let's see. What else is there? Oh, wait. I need to make sure I don't have any character mods on, because we're going to use their character mods. Because between their replacer here and, let me show you the final piece of the eye here. This is their body. This is all the character stuff that isn't included in the replacer mod, okay? Now, the trick with this is you can't move it. It forces itself to the bottom every time, all the time. That could be a problem for some things. But I don't think I have anything active that will affect it. So I think we'll be okay. You'll notice I turned off all my character stuff, all my textures, hairs, everything. It is the only NPC thing that affects people. And then these accessories, I made sure they're at the bottom, so they'll show up in the forge. They're below any. I only have a couple of little replacers here. Nothing major. Matter of fact, we might ought to just turn those off to be safe. I think that would be wise. Let's just turn those off. We're not even going to use them in this show. All right, so I'm going to get out and do a reset. Now, remember what we're doing our show on, and it is kind of a thematic show, so there's going to be more than one mod involved, okay, and it's going to take a little time. But these all are meant to go together and be paired together. So we'll be able to look at this and see what we think of it. There's the add-ons here. This is to give you piercings and earrings and hair berets and stuff. Things that, by and large, I'm probably not going to care that much about. But we can go down and forge them and check them out. Then there's the Nbc Replacer. We'll take a look at everybody. And this and the body one down at the bottom really affect your character too. So it's supposed to do a lot of stuff for us. Now this is the body and textures now. Now in the past, this was a long time ago, a year or two ago, there was really just the Mpc Replacer, which said it did do some stuff for your character, but it also said, you know, to go ahead and use your textures, etc. But now this isn't really saying that. A lot has changed. There's a lot more going on here. And since this has textures and all, according to what I'm understanding, I just want to use their mods and let's just see how it turns out and how it looks, okay? All right, so bear with me. First thing we'll do is we'll go create a character. And you know what? Maybe I'll create a character and go to the cheat room where we have more light, and then I'll take you through the character editor there, okay? All right, anyway, I will see you in the game in a moment. All right, so we're here in the cheat room, and I called her Beauty because we're doing the Beauty of Skyrim. But you'll notice that she has no skin texture other than the vanilla texture. I thought as large as these makeovers were, and as much as it mentioned having textures, that it would have a skin texture, but it does not. Or at least, as you can see here, I don't see any skin texture. So I'm just showing you that. This is how I went through the character creator, which I'm going to take you through that. We'll go through the males and the females. But just as an example, I was doing the Breton. And of course, you know, you've got the different presets. And you can tell we don't have a skin texture here. And you can go through the different weight slider stuff, but nothing really unusual there. Complexion wise, nothing unusual there. You can do scars or no scars. You can do elf ears, which, matter of fact, let me go back. That's funny. Yeah, you can lose my changes. It didn't ask me that in the first one. Yeah, you can see it better here. Okay. She has no hair. So let's go and give her. Now, the problem with the elf ears is that you'll notice the color is wrong. Now, it could be we need a skin texture in here to balance all this out. However, this mod forces itself to the bottom, so I'm not sure if we're going to be able to fix any of this with the skin texture mod, but we'll see. We'll see what we can do. Nonetheless, without that, you can change your skin tone and get it to a closer match. Now, it's not going to be a perfect match. That's pretty close. That's pretty close. I don't think we're going to get a perfect match. I'm just trying to get as close as we can. One of these two is going to be the closest. Now, that's about as good a match as we're going to get. But you do get some ear variety if you want to use like some elfy ears or Vulcan style ears. The only problem is they have a different skin tone. They have their own color. So you're going to have to work with that. Of course, you know, if you use your hair and stuff in an appropriate way, it probably won't matter. Let's just give her now. You do get some hair choices that you're going to see here. But let's just give her some hair. Let's say we give her some long hair like that. Now let's come back here and let's give her the bigger ears even that you can see. Where's the big ones? There. Well, the big ones, wow, you still can't see them through all that hair very much, but they're there. You get the idea. They're there. And we could do a different hairstyle. And the ears are going to clip somewhat, so you're going to have to find something that works for you. If you like the pixie look, you got that kind of thing going on. Depends on what you like and what you're looking for. Again, that skin color is just not going to match exactly. And we can put in our own skin texture. And matter of fact, after we get done here, I'll try that and we'll just see if that makes any difference. Well, we'll try that at the end, actually, because I want us to be able to see the NPCs and everything. And I think without a skin texture, I don't think this is going to work that well. I think everybody's going to look kind of like this girl here, which is very much in keeping with the vanilla Skyrim. There's no real skin texture here for you. Anyway, there's some different hairdos you can do. There's actually not a lot in the character creator. I was expecting a lot more. Wait, let's go back and make her bald again because you'll be able to see a few things better. Alright. Anyway, I just played around with this a little bit. Of course, you have war paints, and they're all the same. I don't really see anything drastically different. I see basically the same ones. Are there any new ones out here? Well, okay. Well, I'm not sure. Are these new, or I've seen some of these in something else. But some of these might be new. I think some of these I might have seen like in another mod. Well, it doesn't really matter. They do give you some different ones. Okay, so you do get some different war paints. That's cool. And in the scars area, you can do the ears. I thought you could do horns somewhere, but maybe not. Maybe that's something else. Yeah, maybe that's something else. Anyway, you can still do the dirt and the complexion and all that if you want. You might be able to make the complexion help you match up with your ears better. I don't know. Then you've got the usual stuff here. There's really nothing. I didn't see anything new or different here. You know, there's the cheek color stuff that you can normally do. There's nose color. There's forehead color. There's neck color. But I really didn't see anything new. You'll notice there's not a lot of options here. So I'm not seeing a lot of new stuff there. Now in the eyes, there are some new eye shapes, I believe. If you look, I'm just going to click through some of these. And some of these are very cat-like or alien-like. But I've played around with stuff like this before, and I've done a character with like big eyes like that, big slanted eyes, which is fine. I mean, you do whatever you like. Yeah, like that. Whoa, I got the big slanted eyes. And remember, this is a cartoon. I'm just saying what the eyes are. They're tilted. It's not any kind of, insult to anybody. If people are overly sensitive, all I can tell you is, hey, get over it. There's not anything I can do for you. All right. So anyway, we have the different eye colors. I didn't see anything new in the eye makeup department. It all seems pretty much the same. Brows. Now, brows, we do have some brows and horn. Oh, there's some little horns. It's the orc horns. And all the brows should be open for the men and the women. So you can choose some different brows or no brow. I have done no brow before. That has its own benefits. Mouth, I didn't see anything greatly different here. And even in the lip colors, there's just very few colors. Not a lot going on there. Hair, they do throw you in for all their file size, which is good. They do throw you in some hairs. And I think they actually have a good variety of craziness like this. And then just good hair. Some of these look like they came right out of KS Hairdos Light. And then some, like this one is different. I'm not sure if I've seen that one before. Not sure if I've seen that one either with the feathers like that. You can have the shaved head if you wish. It's your choice. Not really my thing, but hey, who cares? Doesn't have to be about me. So I think some decent hairdos overall are added in here, and I'm sure that makes some of the size, and that makes sense. I'm not sure why the body mod forces itself to the bottom since it includes no textures. I'm not sure what that's going to do to us. Now there you're getting back into vanilla hair, which at least they included and left the vanilla hair in here as an option. You can give your girl some facial hair. Oh, this does not work well. Okay. This was supposed to be beards and stuff opened for the females, but it's actually not. It's not working. Okay. They're trying to do a lot with these mods, so this is just a problem. This is just not working. Okay. Well, these things happen. Remember that we're just, throwing ourselves into their mod and trying it out, okay? They've done a lot of stuff here. It's too bad this doesn't work. Having a bearded lady could be funny, but we're not going to have that now. Since it doesn't work. You don't have a lot of different hair colors. Those little activity things, just ignore those. That's just where I was playing Gears Tactics yesterday. I got a few achievements, and sometimes people kind of like those. I'm not really an achievement hunter. I don't do a lot of, but when I get an achievement in a game, I go ahead and post it out and let, kind of share that with that group. Anyway, there you go. I mean, that's pretty much it, okay? I didn't see a lot of new different stuff for your character in the ladies, okay? But let's go to the guys, right? Let's see. Let's choose somebody else. Let's go to the guy. She looks a little angry. All right. They gave him a different appearance. Okay. Let's look at the different presets we have here. They gave some of them those beards, which is not bad. Okay. I'm not opposed. Some different skin tones here. You're supposed to have a little more variety in some of these things, and it seems like you do. Make him the buff dude. Woo. Complexion-wise, I think these are the same options you usually have. I don't see anything drastically different. Except it's funny, the one all the way to the left usually makes him look younger, and it makes him look more wrinkled. That's okay. Doesn't really matter. Dirt, you can do dirt if you want. I don't usually do dirt. There's no special add-ons there. Now, scars, I'm not sure how scars are going to... Okay, so elven scars is the same. Nothing has changed there. Okay, I was going to say I don't know how they would change that. War paints... look the same as the others we looked at. Actually, fewer war paint choices for the elves. I think there's fewer choices there. I think it's back to more, when I say fewer, I mean in comparison to the girl we just looked at. And I think what it is that the elven choices are probably still pretty vanilla. How's that? Is that a better answer? Maybe that's a better way of saying that. So cheek color, you can still play around with cheek color. I don't see any drastic differences here. Why you'd give your elf a red nose, that's up to you. I don't know why you would do that. But it's up to you. All the same things here. Now you do get... They tried to open up some interesting eye colors, which I actually think they did. I think the eyes... In this mod, the eyes and the hair actually look pretty good. Now, I haven't looked at the guy's hair, so... But you'll notice you can do the vampire eyes. I consider the red vampire eyes. Now, I know in the game they give vampire eyes like yellow eyes, but I've never understood that. Oh, he can have shocking purple. I think those are pretty cool eyes in their own way. They're a little glowy, though. You'll notice the eyelashes and stuff glow from the light a little bit. Let's see, is that the in-game vampire eyes? Or is that maybe that's too bright. I'm trying to find the vampire eyes. No, I think those were it. Yeah, I think because the game uses yellow eyes for some reason. I don't know why they thought yellow eyes were the way to go. Obviously, they needed some of us to come and talk to them about these things. Anyway, and do you still get a lot of eye shapes? Yeah. Quite a few eye shapes there for him. There, he looks a little like goggle-eyed. Alright, so brows. He should get a lot of brows. They're supposed to have a lot of, yep, and there he's got the little orc horns if he wants them. And then, were those brows or is those nothing? Okay, on the elf, these hardly, his hair color doesn't allow that to show. Hold on a second. Let's give him a darker hair color. Well, actually, red should show pretty good, shouldn't it? Yeah, see well, now you can't see it. Okay, I don't know what's going on there. Some of those brows don't show up good. This is going to happen, though, when you open things up for different races, and the different races have different head shapes. Sometimes things like brows or little things are going to, like, disappear inside the head shape or, not really be purely visible for some reason. Like, these horns probably do not fit his head quite as good as the orc's head. Though they don't do too bad, but look, you'll notice a gap. If you look on your left, his right, you see that gap between his head and the horns? They don't fit his head perfectly because the orc's head is a little differently shaped. So that's just one example of something not connecting. And you notice his eyebrows are not picking up his hair color. I'm disappointed in that. Now they are. Those are probably the right eyebrows for him. Anyway, doesn't matter. We'll come over here and we'll change his hair color to something. There we go. Raw. Something dark. Doesn't really matter though. You could go light. You could do that. That looks weird. Weirdly two-tone, doesn't it? Now he gets... they did include some male hairdos. Not sure how many. Unfortunately, I would tell you, most of these male hairdos do not suit me because they're so strange looking. They're either too feminine or they're weird. I don't mind if you want to have like a lot of hair like that. But some of these look a little too feminine, and then some look like they're trying to do anime hairstyles, and that doesn't work for me. Hey, there's my favorite. I think that's my favorite one that I use for Porthos all the time. Whoa, that's a good one with the feathers sticking out. That's not a bad one there. Yeah, I'm not really into the dread thing. I mean, definitely you can do that if you like that type of thing. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just not my thing. And I'm not into ponytail guy. That's fine if you want to do that. It's your choice. Okay, we're just going to go with this. I left that beard alone because it's kind of I don't know, kind of makes me think of Poseidon or something. But let's change it up a little bit. This reminds me of Lane from Alice in Chains. He used to have these little beads like that hanging off his chin. It was so funny. Anyway, I always thought stuff like that was silly. But hey, you do whatever, right? Enjoy. Oh, there we go. That's the full. That belongs on a dwarf, though, doesn't it? Oh, now we're getting into more of the vanilla beards. Okay. Well, that's okay. These are the vanilla beards. Some of them don't show... Well, they do show up. They just... Maybe it's the hair color I have chosen. They do show up, though. They show up okay on him. Whoa, what is that? That is a monster. Okay. Now, I would not recommend you use that one. It looks so weird and it contorts. But if you like it, by all means, it is an option. It doesn't fit his face, though. Look at that. It looks like a Santa Claus beard that he's wearing that's loose on his face. That's probably intended for someone else. Anyway, I'm going to go back to one of the, like, what I think of as the Dwarven Beards. There's a mod that you can get that will give you these beaded beards like this. There, we'll do the Dwarven style beard. He's got the full bead beard going on there. All right, so anything else? I think that pretty much covers it. Now, this is for an elf. Now, you could go through every race and look and see. I'm sure there's going to be differences and things that you can do for every race. Wow, he looks pathetic. Let's come down to the red guard for a minute. Let's see. Did these guys, did they get the ears? Yeah, they do. But notice the skin tone. Again, the skin color is not right. Now, you might be able to match this up. That's close. That's not a bad approximation. And you could fix his hair. Again, I feel like the ears would be a big draw for some people. I think some people would like to have elfin ears on their people. So I think this would be a cool thing. But we actually need the skin tone to kind of match a little better. It's hard to get that match. That's close. That's about as close as I can get. And you can tell it's not quite right. Again, at the end of this, we'll try throwing in some textures and see if that helps. Okay? But as of right now, I'm gonna leave Beauty the way he is. We're just gonna leave him the way he is, alright? He's got his own style. He needs some clothes, doesn't he? Where's his clothes at? Dude, put some clothes on. There you go. Alright. So, let me see. I should get a ring just to be safe. I never did pick up a ring while I was over here. We're just gonna grab the god ring. That way I don't have to worry about him. He'll be fine. There. Okay, nothing to worry about. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to go back into town and we're going to look at some NPCs. So I will be back in a minute.
Oh.
Alright, so we're here in Whiterun. We're going to look at some NPCs. So let me go first person. Yeah, see, for all the size of these mods, I don't think they include a skin texture. They definitely include hairdos and some meshes, but I don't think they include skin textures. And I think you can pretty much see it here.
Yes.
Everybody has the vanilla dirty skin.
Need supplies? See Belethor at his store. Sleazy little man, but he has good
So
stock.
just doing, a quick review of people here. Yeah, I think we're going to come in at the end of this and we're going to put our own skin textures in because this is, now notice though, some of the characters look different. I think she looks,
Come to chat with an old woman.
I think she looks different.
Do your good deed for the day.
Yeah, some of these definitely do look different. She looks better. Oh, look at that. Nazim gets the special earrings.
Of course you don't.
Whoa, that guy looks different.
I spend a lot of time at the market stall, so I can.
Oh, they gave him some. Well, of course he's an elf. Of course he has elven ears. I was going to be a doofus and say, oh, he has elven ears. So, okay. So overall, you get the idea of how people look. Now, I'm not going to go to every town and look at every person and all that, okay? But I think right there, that gives you a rough idea. Here's this guy again. Of what everybody looks like, what you're going to see.
It took me weeks to find that thieves' den. I can't stop now, and I can't get the sword on my own.
So I think the thing here is, oh, Danica. Wow.
I just need to hire one, maybe two good
Okay. Yeah, see, with a good skin texture, these people would look a lot better.
Rise up, children of the Empire.
Except Heimsker.
Rise up,
Heimsker always looks the same.
embrace the word of my
Alright, so I'm not going to go up to Dragon's Reach. I'm not going to look around anymore. I think that's enough for you to see what's going on with the Npc Replacer. Now, we can look at Claire. I don't think Claire, is she one of the wenches? She might be. But to be sure, I want to go look at a wench, a vampire wench that should be in the Hall of the Dead. And I think I'm just going the long way around, but that's alright. We'll get there. Now, Violet is one of the wenches.
Is there something I can do for you?
She has good hair, but she still has that awful vanilla skin texture.
Trouble?
Now, I mean, if you want that vanilla look, then definitely that's okay. It's just for me, when you're saying you have a lot of textures and everything, I kind of want a better texture. That's just me. That doesn't have to be you. So we're going to pop in here and take a look at this. So give me just a moment. Alright, so we're in the Whiterun Hall of the Dead. And this is however you would say her name. I don't necessarily like the hairdo they chose for her, but
Need something?
she has a horrible skin texture.
What do you need? All right, then.
Let's see, can we get her to
Need
follow
something?
us? Let's see.
Huh?
Sometimes you can.
I understand.
Oh, she gave me some stuff.
Yes?
Hello.
Huh? Of course.
Of course you are, yes.
Don't do that!
Don't do that.
Okay, just this once.
Alright.
I understand.
So now she'll be a follower. So, give me a
What
second.
do you need, my friend?
I'm going to make
Lead
her a
the way.
follower so we can get a better look at her. Yep, there her mask went away. So there you go. Now this gives you an idea of what she looks like. Now, she is my favorite of the immersive wenches if you get a vampire follower. She is the best.
I've got your back.
She looks pretty good here, even with the vanilla textures and that bad hairdo. But I think she would look better with a good texture.
I've got your back.
So I really think we need to look at getting some textures on these people. These people look bad. But there's something else we need to look at too. So I'll tell you what we'll do. We're going to go to the cheat room and we'll just take her with us. We'll summon her up to the cheat room with us. Hold on just a second. There we go. What we'll do is we'll check the forge and we'll look at some of these jewelry items, these accessories, see what we think of them. Now he does not have, I didn't think this through, all piercings. I'm not sure what that means, all piercings, probably a lot of face piercings. Oh, this is... Well, unfortunately, that's all in French. I don't know what those are, so we'll have to try those out. The nose piercings. Okay, so I need to get some stuff And these are some glasses. Well, we can play around with some of this. Tell you what, I'm going to get some stuff, and I will make a lot of these things, and then we'll get a look at them that way, okay? So give me a few minutes. I'm not going to make you go through all the forging. I'll be right back.
Working!
Alright, so in the jewelry section, I created a bunch of things, and you're going to see things are still populating on the screen there. But this is like the very first one we saw, all piercings. And it just gives you all the piercings in the ears, the eyebrows, and everything. I'm not a piercing person, but if you're into that, there you go. Then there's this. This is obviously just the nose ring. Now, some of these are in French. I don't know French. So, some of these say Khajiit, so I'm not sure how they're going to work, or if they're going to work on a human. And because they're in French, I can't tell what they should be doing. Do we need a Khajiit to see these? Possibly. Let's come back to those. I'll change him to a Khajiit, and we'll come back and look at these. Let's see. This, I don't know what that is. Okay, that's in the ear. You see the ear piercing? Maybe we should put... Oh, let's give him his human ears back. Maybe that's a problem. Let's give him human ears again. That could be where we're missing it. Yeah, that's fine. That could be what we're missing. Let's try this again here. Alright, so see. Let's go back to those Khajiit ones. Maybe that's why we couldn't see them. Nope. We'll try that on a Khajiit and see what that is. Okay, so. Then there's this. A different variation with the big hoop at the bottom. Let's see, this is a bridge nose piercing. Oh, that's that. Okay. You can see those at the eyes there on the bridge of the nose. I don't know what that is. Oh, that's one of those. Okay. Yeah, that's one of those where people want to grab you and just yank it out. Yep. Yep. Now, here's some weird stuff. The glasses, I'm not sure about this. I'm not putting them down. I'm saying I'm not sure how this is going to look and work. But you can see each one. I'm just going to click through them without having the... They don't have... They look like they're just poised on your nose. I'm not sure. Depending on how you're doing your character, though, these could be really funny and cute. Or they could just be nonsensical. It depends on what you're doing. You would have to have something outfit-wise that would go with this style of glasses, okay? Now here's ear piercing. That looks like pretty standard ear piercing, if you see that. I'm not sure that all this is really worth all this effort, but they've gone through the effort of allowing you to do this, so it's a matter of whether you like it or not, I guess. It's not my thing, but hey, again, front corset piercing. What is that? Oh, we were basically studying our forehead. Okay, well, that's an option. Here's some different glasses for you. Now, again, I think these are going to have the same issue as the others. They're just kind of poised on your face. And I'm not sure that they go with the look of this guy. Still, if you had a character with an appropriate outfit, maybe a girl with the Linkle outfit, you could throw some glasses on like this and it would look kind of cute. I don't know. I'm just trying to think of some way that you would use this. Maybe if you're going for some sort of steampunk look. Here's an industrial ear. Why does... Oh, they use the same slot. Okay, some of these are using the same slot, so you can't just... That's the industrial ear piercing. You see that going through his ear. The big shaft or whatever. A Jestrum piercing? I don't know what that is. Oh, it looks like it's his upper lip. Okay, yeah, I see that. Okay. Now these, I don't think we're seeing the Khajiit things, because he's not a Khajiit. So we'll switch him over to a Khajiit later. Hold on. We'll come back to those. What is this? Oh, that's through the bottom of your... I guess that's the bottom lip, chin. I don't know what you call that. Just whatever they call it. It's fine. That's all I know. Lip piercing. I'm having trouble seeing anything on his lip. So if you see that one, good for you. I don't see anything. Okay. Oops, now we're in the food by accident. Sorry about that. Neck corset. I'm going to tell you, some of these, I don't know what in the world they're talking about. I'm not a piercing person. Oh, wait, look at this. It's on the back of his head. Yeah, I'm not sure that one works the way they wanted it to. Maybe that's where some of the Khajiit ones are. Let's take a look. I wouldn't think so, though. No. No. All right. Let's move on. Again, we'll come back to that. Okay, that's another bridge of the nose thing. Okay, I don't know what these are. They're in French. So if I can't see them, I won't know what they are. I'm just telling you, I don't know French. Oh, I don't see anything. So if you know what those are, let me know. I thought some of these might be nipple piercings, but I don't see anything. You know, you just never know what you're going to get. Everybody likes different things. I can't say. You know, maybe these are testicle piercings. I don't know. I seriously do not know. I know. Oh, wait. Those are on the eyebrows. Okay, I see those. Hold on a minute. Maybe I missed. No, I still... Okay, fine. But these are on the eyebrows. See that up there? I'm sorry. I'm just getting tickled because I don't even know what these things are. Okay, there you go. I can see that. Now, not all of these use the same slot. You can combine some of these up. But a lot of them you can't combine. Okay, so... now here we got combos. I don't know what that's going to mean to us. Oh, okay, so he's got a combo on this ear. Okay. Without knowing what the combo is, it's a little... But I see what's going on there. Hopefully you can see this in the video. It's got the nose ring. I don't know about a combo, though. Maybe something else is going on that I'm not seeing. You may have to pardon me for a minute. I think I need to have something to drink. I am feeling like I'm going to cough. I don't want to do that on the mic for a number of different reasons. Okay, that's one of those. I don't know what it's supposed to be piercing, so I can't see it. Oh, that's an interesting idea, I suppose. That's just another version of the nose ring. I don't see any great difference there. There's a piercing on the side of the nose. Oh, now we're back to some glasses. Now notice the glasses remove the piercings, which is kind of... I'm not sure that was a good idea, but whatever. I'm just going to run through these. You get a chance to see them a little bit, but we're not going to spend a lot of time on them. They're just glasses. See, there's not really a lot to see. They're just poised on his face. Again, I think kind of a steampunk look would be cool with these. Otherwise, I'm not sure what you would do with these. Well, I guess I didn't show those very well, did I? Sorry. But you get the idea. Then there's some wooden ones. You might prefer the wooden ones, actually, depending on what you like. I think some wooden ones with some bright lenses. Let's see, are the purple ones? Purple ones are pretty good. The red is good. The yellow makes them stand out. Depends on what you like. That's it. Now, that was all those accessories that I found, okay? That's all the accessories I found to make. So I'm going to take a break for a moment. I got to have something to drink. And then I'm going to come back. I'm going to throw in some textures and try to make these people look a little better, because we're all looking a little vanilla and a little rough without some skin textures. And I don't know if that was the intent of these mods. These mods are very big. I would have thought they would have skin textures in them.
Still here.
But I'm just not seeing that. And it goes back to what I had seen in the past, where the recommendation was use the skin texture you want to use. Okay. All right. So anyway, I'll be back in a moment.
Got your back.
Aye, sir.
All right. So one problem we're having with this theme, this body mod, besides forcing itself to the bottom, it acts like it's turned on. I enabled it, but it really turns itself off. So we're not getting whatever is supposed to be here. That means textures and all that stuff that I was expecting to see, we're not seeing, because this mod forces itself to the bottom and turns itself off. So we're not seeing what we want to see. So at this point, you know, I'm going to call it on this. I think I will throw in a body texture and just see if we can get a better look at our people and see what we think of the replacer if we have a good texture. But this theme is not quite working because this mod doesn't work. It forces itself to the bottom, and then I enabled it and it looks enabled. I tried this several times. But then when you come into your game and you go look at the mods to see, okay, let's look at my mods, and you scroll down, it's turned off. It is deactivated itself. So for that reason, I can't trust that it's doing anything at all. And I believe that what we're seeing here is probably just the vanilla bodies with the vanilla textures. So let me pop out. We'll at least try something with a better texture and just give us a little better idea of what the replacer and stuff looks like. But I don't think that body mod is working at all. So just want to let you know that, okay? All right, back in a minute.
Captain's log supplement.
All right, so here we are. I turned my texture on, and he looks a lot better. Let's see how our vampire girl looks.
Still here.
Well, come away from there. Come around here. See, she looks a lot better
Let's get going. I've got your back.
with a good skin texture. And I think we're going to find that's going to be true for everybody. Let's just pop back to Whiterun real fast. I think this will load up pretty quick for us. And we will take a look around. Oh, I'm down in the Hall of the Dead, ain't I? Okay, well, that's cool. All right, let me bring our girl with us. Don't worry, nothing to attack here. Let's hop out. Let's go take a look at some people.
Still here.
Oh, rats, I went the wrong way. That's not the first time I've ever done that. So, okay, comedy of errors happening here, but bear with me. Stick with me for just a minute. All right, okay, I tell you what, this load might take a moment, so we'll be back in a minute.
Up your shaft.
All right, so we're back in Whiterun, out of the Hall of the Dead. If you get a look here, now look how much better.
You must either be crazy or
Violet looks a lot better.
Walking around with no clothes.
Even the old lady looks a lot better.
Want to chat with an old woman? Do your good deed for the
My vampire girl looks better. So once you get a good texture going, everybody looks better.
Praise and deserve our praise you do.
Looking for my husband Nazim?
Oh, she's
Check
got
the
some
Jarl's
piercings.
backside. That's usually where he stuffs himself these days.
Nonetheless, she looks a lot better with the good skin texture. You know, people, sometimes people just drop by the channel and make comments and kind of show that they don't know what they're talking about. And
What's the matter? You
Oh,
can't
she
stand
looks
the
different.
sight of a strong Nord woman.
Different from the Botox version, but not bad. She just needed a good skin texture. That's what they all needed.
Hello,
See her?
Kinneret.
See how much better everybody looks with a good skin texture. But anyway, what I was saying was, you know, sometimes people drop by the channel, they kind of troll, they kind of just throw a comment out, and they'll say something totally ridiculous, and I just kind of ignore it because I'm like, well, obviously, they don't know what they're talking about. But nonetheless,
I spend a lot of time at the market stall so I can learn the merchant's trade. I need
this
more
mod,
experience
or
if
this
I'm going to
theme
run
of
an inn
mods, this Beauty of Skyrim mod set,
Damn those gray men.
they need good textures. They do not contain their own textures. They contain some hairs, they contain those accessories and piercings and things, but they do not contain textures. They do not have a good skin texture at all.
Got some good
You have to
pieces
do
out
your
here
own
if you wanna
thing.
buy.
Now
Go
her,
inside.
it looks like they've improved her face. She looks a lot better than she used to.
I don't claim to be
It
the
depends
best
on what you
cook,
like.
like
They're,
your
I think
Lady
they've
Greyman's not
improved
that
a lot of these
Man's
girls.
steel is legendary.
They used to have a lot of long-chinned, long-faced people, but it looks like they've really worked on this and really made everybody look different, but better.
Even if you are my elder.
You tried mercenary work? It might
So I would say overall they've made some good improvements
Well met,
to their
traveler.
mod.
You'd be surprised how much work it is selling things.
So,
in store.
you know,
It's not all standing around and chatting.
there are some things, as we noted, there are some issues that we noted, but overall I think it depends on what you like as to whether or not you will like this NPC Replacer. Just remember, you really do need your own skin texture. Now, I do want to pop us back out and show you again that that body mod is still not active and not working. But, you know, I've tried it several times, but we're going to look at it one more time just to see, okay? Be right back.
Fascinating.
All right, so let's scroll down the mods here, and I'll show you the mods that we are using so you know which ones are involved. We're using the accessories add-on. Now, we saw that that worked, even though I didn't look at every piece. We didn't look at all the hair barrettes and all that. But we crafted a bunch of stuff and we looked at it. So I can say fairly confidently that this part of the mod seems to work really well. It's really big for those accessories. But if you want those accessories, there you go. Now, this may be usable with other mods. I don't see anything that makes you use this with only the Beauty of Skyrim. I did not try it on its own, but it's possible that you could use it on its own. I don't see why not. Piercings, though, piercings might be a problem. But some of the other accessories, you'd have to try it out and see how it worked for you. I think the glasses for sure would probably work, but this is a lot of space for some accessories. Still, if you want it, it's there. This Npc Replacer is good. It does affect your character creation in that it allows you to do some different things. Horns and ears and different stuff, and I'm not going to revisit all of that, but you can look here and look at some of that. Oh, that reminds me, we need to go back and do a Khajiit and look at a couple of those things. So we'll do that in a minute. But I want you to see these two mods are the main mods. I don't think, let's see. Oh, and then there's this. We did do the add-ons for the immersive winches. So this just changed them as well. Now remember, you're going to need a good skin texture. This does not have a good skin texture. It doesn't. If anyone comes along and tells you it does, yeah, they don't know what they're talking about. The reason everybody looks better now is I added in my skin textures right here. I turned those on. I did a reset. That's why everybody looks better now. Now, the final thing, I tried turning this back on and off a bunch of times. Well, not off. I tried turning it on a bunch of times. It will not. It disables itself. First, it forces itself to the bottom. But then even when it looks like it's enabled and you think, oh yeah, it's going to work, then you get in the game and you go, wow, everybody still looks like junk. And you pull this mod list up and look, and it's turned itself off. So that's why we're not seeing any of those improvements or textures. If they ever fix this, this could have the body and textures that you really want for this mod, but it's not fixed right now. It will not work for me. So there's nothing I can do about that. That's just the way it is. So this mod is not working on the Xbox. Now I have an Xbox One X. I don't know that makes any difference. So give me a minute. That's our show right there. Out of these 4 mods, one of them will not work, and then the others, without a good skin texture, the others just do not look good. So, or let me change that. Without a good skin texture, these two, the 2 biggest ones, don't look good. This one, I think all these earrings and piercings you could probably use, but you're going to have to experiment with that because they are changing some of the meshes and stuff. But I think overall, probably a lot of them would work for you. Okay? Still really big for that, but if you wanted it, again, there you go. So let's hop out. We'll take a quick look at that Khajiit, and then I'm gonna end it there, okay? Be back in a minute.
Illogical.
Alright, so first things first, let's change him to a Khajiit. Come on. Let's see, we're going to have to go with the full menu. Khajiit. There we go. Hey, let's just go with he's fine. Let's just use him as he is, okay? Let's just go with it. Now we're going to try some of those jewelry items that were for Khajiits. And I couldn't tell what they did, so let's see if we can tell now. Khajiit. Oh, look at that. He's got it on his ears up there. You need the Khajiit to see that. Okay, how about this? Oh, and that's 3 instead of 2. Okay. All right, Mr. Khajiit. The grands. Oh, that's like a big grand ring. One big ring, I guess. The petites. 1 small ring. Okay. Makes sense now. I don't know what this unident. I don't know what that is. I guess there's a bone kind of ring there. I guess I don't know. Oh wait, this has nothing to do with the Khajiit. Okay, sorry about that one. Let's move on. Let's look at the other Khajiit ones. There were a couple more. This will tell us what those were. I don't think a lot of this is going to work for the Khajiit like that. I'm not sure I can see that. You might be able to see it. I'm not sure it'll show up where it's supposed to either. Yeah, see, I'm not seeing anything there, so I don't know about that. Let's come down to the Khajiit things. I think that will be what we want. Yeah, I don't see nothing there. Let's move on. Khajiit. I know. Okay, did I miss something? Didn't we have more Khajiit stuff? I'm saying Khajiit now all the time. I'm sorry. Okay, Khajiit. There we go. Oh, okay. It gives you some variation, something to choose from. I don't know what this... Oh, that's the tooth that they were mentioning. Okay, I get it. I have a tooth in my ear. I'm not sure that's a good idea, but whatever. Oh, you can actually see that in his chin. That one actually shows up. So a few of these do show up on the Khajiit. Not all of them, though. But that shows up. That's the tooth in his ear. So that was really it. Again, these mods are good. They do what they are supposed to do, except for that one that we cannot get to enable. You do need a good skin texture with these mods. I think the primary thing about these mods is if you like the meshes, the way they do the faces. It looks like they've shortened up the chins and stuff. Used to, they had a problem where all the faces were long and narrow like elven faces, even the humans. And they seem to have fixed a lot of that. It seems nice. It's a really big set of mods. It's going to take up a lot of space, but it's your choice, okay? All right. So I'm going to cut this off at this point. This has been a Beauty of Skyrim theme. Thanks for watching. Hope you have a wonderful day, and I will catch you later.
Stop! You violated the law!
This has been an OwwThatSmarts production.